everybody. I wish you a wonderful Christmas time. Today I will talk about my way of communication and why I sometimes struggle so much. Today I have decided to make a video about how my fears affect my communication skills, because I'm pretty sure I can do better. I'm not known as a very talkative person, and I have to say I hate this fact because I'm so sure I can communicate. And I've come to realize that communication is very important, especially the verbal conversation. I mean, who would we be without communicating? It's a possibility for us to interact with people, to get to know people, to find out if we agree with people, and finally to figure out if we like them or if we love them. So at the end, communication helps us to find friends and to find love. And I think this is very important. Apart from the body language, there are two main ways of communicating with people. That's the written language and the spoken language. Especially during the last years, since social media, the written communication got more and more popular. Because you know it by yourself, it's much more easier to just write a message or an email instead of calling someone. But at the end, sometimes a message can be interpreted differently, and this can cause misunderstandings. The missing part here is the voice and the body language, which you cannot see. Also for me, the written communication is way easier than talking, simply because I cannot see the person and I cannot see the reaction. It's like a protection. I can write what I want and I feel very self-confident. But this totally changes if it is about talking. It's also a difference if I talk to my friends or to strange people. My friends, they know me and I know them, so this takes away some of my fears. But with strange people, this is different. Usually I follow the conversation, I listen, I ask some questions, but I don't talk about myself. Because there are different fears. The fears of not being heard, of not being understood, of not being accepted. There is this fear that people are not interested in my words and that they turn away. So all in all, it's the fear of being rejected. I know that those fears are very common and that there are also other people with the same troubles and feelings. And this is why I want to share with you my ideas for a better communication. For me, it's not easy to start a conversation with a stranger. Usually I think that this person doesn't want to talk or that I may be disturbed. But those are thoughts in my head and I don't know the answer. And to figure this out, I can simply communicate. I can ask for agreement, like, can I sit down here close to you? Can I stand here with you? Or do you like to talk? It's easier to ask for this agreement because then nobody is hurt. I have told already that I'm very reserved and I don't talk about myself during a conversation, but exactly this is the wrong way. Instead, it is very important that you talk about yourself and that you are open. because like this you give the other person the opportunity to stay in the conversation, to find similarities, to exchange ideas, and to figure out if this is a one-time communication or if there is more to come. Being open means that you talk about your feelings and that you ask for the feelings of the other person. Helpful are expressions like how did you feel and what were your feelings. Another important advice: if you are in a conversation and someone is not interested in your words and turns away, it is not about you. It is only about the other person. Maybe it is the wrong topic, maybe it is the wrong time, maybe the person is tired or thirsty, or there are other hundreds of reasons. But please don't confuse this reaction as a sign of rejection. This was my little session about communication. It's a beginning, and I think those advices are already helpful to have better conversations. I will definitely work on it, and I hope it also helps you. Now I wish you lots of lovely Christmas moments.